Hello and welcome to Football Vault, the channel where we bring you the latest news, analysis and opinions on the beautiful game. I'm your host and today we're going to talk about one of the biggest transfers of the summer, Moisés Caicedo's sensational move to Chelsea. But before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more amazing content. Let's get started. Chelsea have completed the signing of Moisés Caicedo, the midfielder from Brighton, for a fee of £100 million, with the potential to reach an unprecedented British club record of £115 million. Initially, Liverpool had reached an agreement for a £111 million deal for the 21-year-old Ecuadorian player on Friday. However, Caicedo's preference leaned towards Chelsea, and after a series of previously rejected offers, Chelsea finally achieved success with a bid on Sunday evening. Upon being contacted by Chelsea, Caicedo expressed his immediate desire to join the club, stating that he had no hesitation in making the decision. He referred to signing for Chelsea as a realization of his dream and conveyed his eagerness to begin working with the team. Having initially joined Brighton for £4 million in February 2021, Caicedo has committed to an 8-year contract at Stamford Bridge, and Chelsea holds an option for extending it by a further year. The additional £15 million in payments primarily depends on appearances, and Brighton foresees receiving the entire sum of £115 million in a short time frame. In addition to this arrangement, Brighton has negotiated a substantial sell-on clause on the midfielder. Should Chelsea fulfill the full £115 million payment, this achievement would signify the club breaking the British club record twice within 2023. The first instance was the £107 million acquisition of Argentine midfielder Enzo Fernandez in January. Brighton's director of football, David Weir, holds the belief that Chelsea's signing of Caicedo represents the acquisition of one of the top midfielders in the world. On Monday, Caicedo completed his medical examination at Chelsea's training facility. Lauren Stewart and Paul Winstanley, who share the role of co-sporting directors, remarked Moises possesses a rare midfield skill set and is a player we've been targeting for some time. We believe he will make a significant impact at Stamford Bridge this season and in the years ahead. And let's wind up to when it all began. Moises Isaac Caicedo Corozo was born on November 2, 2001, as the youngest of 10 siblings in Santo Domingo, a small town located a few hours' drive from Quito. He grew up in a challenging environment where poverty was prevalent and gangs were a common sight on the streets. Despite the difficulties, his parents scraped together enough money to purchase proper football boots for their son, which motivated Moi to pledge to become a professional footballer. He aimed to provide his parents with a more comfortable life as a gesture of gratitude. Moises had humble aspirations fitted for a boy from a small town. He aimed to play for Independiente Del Valle, which wasn't one of the top clubs in Ecuador. He played for Espoli and Colorado Sporting before joining Del Valle at the age of 13. Due to his family's situation, a staff member from Independiente Del Valle took him under his care, providing him with food and arranging transportation to team practices. Moises played in all the club's youth divisions and helped the under-20 team win the under-20 Copa Libertadores for the first time in 2020. In the semi-finals, he scored a last-minute equalizer against Flamengo, which led the game into a penalty shootout. Del Valle won 5-4 and they went on to beat River Plate 2-1 in the final. His impressive performances with the youth team led to an invitation to join the senior squad, led by Miguel Angel Ramirez, who had previously coached him in the youth team a year before. On October 1, 2019, at the age of 17 years and 10 months, Moises made his debut for the first team. Although they lost to Liga de Quito, Moi was one of the standout players on the field. Moises and his coach share a strong bond. He provided me with a lot of assistance and gave me advice. He is not only a great coach but also a great friend, stated Caicedo. The impressive performances of Moisés Caicedo caught the attention of Gustavo Alfaro, the coach of Ecuador's senior national team, who invited him to play in the 2022 World Cup qualifiers opening match. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Caicedo had more time to adjust to the higher level of play. On October 9, 2020, he made his debut in a 1-0 loss against Argentina. Featuring alongside Lionel Messi just 4 days later, he scored his first goal in Ecuador's 4-2 win over Uruguay, becoming the youngest player to ever score for the national team at 18 years and 347 days, surpassing Antonio Valencia's previous record. Caicedo also made history as the first player born in the 21st century to score in the CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers. He has since become a regular starter in Alfaro's team, which is currently ranked 3rd in the qualifiers group. Although he initially played as a defensive or central midfielder, he started to thrive when he moved up to an attacking midfielder position. His coach Ramirez believes this switch improved his passing and encouraged him to take more shots and finish plays. Moisés Caicedo is regarded as one of South America's most promising football talents, having impressed scouts with his performances for Independiente Del Valle and the Ecuadorian national team. Brighton and Hove Albion signed him for £4 million, despite interest from other clubs such as Manchester United. Many experts believe that Caicedo's value would have been much higher if he were from Brazil or Argentina. Caicedo sees N'Golo Kante as his role model and admires his work ethic. He's known for his strength, speed, long-range shots and confidence on the field. Some consider him to be the future of Ecuadorian football, and he has been compared to Antonio Valencia, the country's greatest player of all time. Last season's statistics provide valuable insights. Caicedo held the second position in the Premier League for tackles completed, that's 100 tackles, with a success rate of 39.1%, and interceptions 56. Crucial metrics that assess the defensive prowess of a central midfielder, a role for which he is primarily acclaimed. He secured the 8th spot in ball recovery, 248, frequently regaining possession through astute positioning and quick decision-making, seamlessly plunging defensive gaps when necessary. Furthermore, his rapid and positive passing aids in transition play, enabling him more offensive teammates to catch opponents off guard during counterattacks. Moreover, his consistent and unwavering execution of the right moves, match after match, stands out remarkably. Notably, his accumulation of 32 senior international caps for Ecuador at the age of 21 underscores his maturity. While Caicedo's evolution as a player is still ongoing, his reliability, dedication, and tactical acumen already exceed the expectations for footballers in their early 20s at the highest level. While some other defensive or central midfielders across Europe may exhibit equal diligence in the defensive aspect of the game, it's important to highlight that Caicedo's proficiency in possession is exceptional. 88.8% pass completion rate last season, with an 83% success rate for long passes, and he advances the ball forward with the skill of an adept number 8. His impact as an attacking force often goes unnoticed, although his ball carrying into the final third frequently leads to scoring opportunities for Brighton. Caicedo's arrival marks Chelsea's 8th edition during this summer's transfer window. Preceding him are Axel Disasi, Christopher Nkunku, Nicholas Jackson, Leslie Ugochukwu, Angelo Gabriel, Robert Sanchez and Diego Moreira. Under the ownership of American investor Todd Boehly and his Clear Lake Consortium, which commenced in May 2022, Caicedo becomes the 22nd player to join Chelsea for a fee. The cumulative expenditure of the new ownership now approaches nearly £900 million. The team's newly appointed manager, Mauricio Pochettino, has been entrusted with the task of overhauling the squad and making substantial improvements following the previous season's 12th place finish in the Premier League. Caicedo is already being hailed as Chelsea's most important signing of the summer and one of the best players in the Premier League. He has all the attributes to become a world-class midfielder and a Chelsea legend. He is also one of the main reasons why Chelsea is considered one of the favourites to win the Premier League title this season. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more football content. Also, let us know what you think about Moisés Caicedo in the comment section below. Do you think he was worth £115 million? How do you think he will perform at Chelsea? Who do you think he will form the best partnership with in midfield? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching Football Vault and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. See you next time.